A lot of people think becoming confident is when you get into social situations and handle yourself like the man and feel amazing. Like it's some switch that you just flip on when you walk into a party, a date, the gym, or a classroom. But that's not how confidence works at all, because what you do behind closed doors matters the most. Because people can tell what kind of person you are no matter how much you try to hide it. And I know some people don't want to hear that. They want to believe confidence is just all fake it till you make it type shit. They want to watch a few self-improvement TikToks, start mewing for 20 minutes, and then suddenly become the man. But bro, if you spend your whole day doing weak shit in private, you're gonna feel weak in public. There's no escaping it. You can't spend 7 hours a day rotting in bed, doom scrolling, gooning, skipping the gym, avoiding work, and eating like garbage, then expect to magically feel confident when you walk around people. Everything you did in private shows on your face. People can tell who you are by the energy you deliver. I remember back in high school, there were dudes who'd wear the most stylish clothes, fresh haircuts every week, and make their appearance look so good. But then you'd actually get to know them and realize behind closed doors they were actually bums. No discipline, no goals, no direction, nothing. And you could feel it once you actually started talking to them just in small talk, because real confidence has an energy to it, and that kind of confidence is only built in private. Think about the gym for a second. You know how some people walk into the gym and just look confident? They're not even trying hard, they're just comfortable, calm, and focused. Meanwhile, some other dude walks in pretending to be confident, but he looks nervous as fuck, constantly checking if people are staring at him, ego lifting, and just acting weird because we can obviously tell that like he's just kinda off. The difference usually isn't genetics, it's what happened before they walked in. The first guy has been putting in work for months, maybe even years, been waking up early, eating properly, training hard even on days that he didn't feel like it, and now it finally shows in public. Whereas the second guy wants confidence without actually putting in the work, and he thinks everyone sees him as some tough guy, but no one really does, he just looks like a clown. That's how life works too. People think confidence comes from compliments or girls or attention or like social validation, but it doesn't. Confidence comes from proof of hard work, because your brain is always watching what you do. Remember that. If you constantly break promises to yourself, your brain notices that. If you tell yourself you're gonna wake up early and then you hit snooze 14 times, your brain notices that and sees that you're being a bum. If you say you're gonna quit some bad habit and then go right back to it 2 hours later, guess what? Your brain noticed it, and after a while, your own mind stops trusting you and you lose confidence in yourself. That's why so many people feel insecure in social situations. It's not always because you're ugly or awkward or just cursed. A lot of the time, deep down, it's because you're not proud of how you're living when nobody's watching. And listen, I'm not saying you need to become some perfect productivity robot. That's another problem nowadays. People think self-improvement means waking up at 4 a.m., taking ice baths, reading 9 books a week, meditating on top of a mountain type shit. But that's just nothing. Nobody cares about any of that. All you need to do is respect yourself. That's it. Don't listen to all this bullshit that goes around on the internet telling you to fucking become the next David Goggins. Because self-respect actually creates confidence naturally. Like imagine two guys walking into the same room. One guy spent his whole day being lazy, avoiding everything he needed to, eating junk food, watching garbage online for hours, and then feel sorry for himself. The other guy handled his business, worked out, got some work done, cleaned his room, maybe even did something uncomfortable that he was avoiding. Who do you think is naturally gonna feel more confident around people? It's the other guy who actually got to his business and got stuff done. And the crazy part is, nobody knows what those two people did that day. They just see them show up and see how each other's energy is. Nobody knows what you did, but it reflects on your face and your energy. That's what people don't understand. Your private habits leak into your public life. That's why when you're genuinely proud of yourself, your conversations will also feel a lot easier. Eye contact will feel a lot easier, and you'll stop overthinking every little thing, because you're no longer trying to convince people that you're valuable and strong. You already feel valuable and strong. I used to think confidence came from other people liking you. I thought if enough people liked me, then I'd finally feel secure. But that was the worst mindset ever. Because when your confidence depends on outside validation, you become a slave to everyone's opinion about you. One bad comment ruins your day. One rejection ruins your mood. One awkward interaction makes you question your social skills for so long. That's so exhausting, and honestly, a lot of people are living like that right now. They're trying to build confidence through Instagram likes, girls replying faster, getting attention at parties, or looking cool online. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they know their life is a mess. And deep down, their feeling always catches up to you. You can Photoshop pictures, you can fake confidence for a little bit, and you can act cool. But you cannot outrun your own brain. At the end of the day, when you're alone in your room, you know whether you're becoming someone you respect or not. And that feeling follows you everywhere. But here's the good news though, confidence is actually way more achievable than people think. You don't need perfect genetics, you don't need to be rich, you don't need to become some alpha male podcast character. You just need small wins that add up every day behind closed doors when no one's watching. Start doing the things you know you should be doing. Go to the gym consistently. Stop lying to yourself. Handle your responsibilities. Get your sleep right. Stop wasting your entire life in a doom scroll. Little by little, your confidence will start building automatically. Not because you're pretending to be confident, but because you actually earned it this time. And earned confidence is the strongest type because then nobody can take it away from you. No rejection, no embarrassment, no failure. Because your confidence isn't built on opinions of other people anymore, it's gonna last a while. So next time you wonder why you feel nervous around people, stop only looking at the social situation itself. Look at your private life and what you do behind closed doors. Look at what you do when nobody's actually watching you, because that shows in public so much more than you think.